Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're counting down the top 4 Washington quarters that could be worth far more than their face value. These incredible coins have surprised collectors with values reaching hundreds, thousands, and even tens of thousands of dollars. From rare mint marks to valuable errors and low-mintage treasures, these quarters are still being discovered in collections, old jars, and even pocket change. So, before you spend another quarter, make sure you watch until the end, because one of these hidden treasures could be sitting right in your own collection. Let's get started with the top 4 Washington quarters worth serious money. Coin number 1 on our list is the 1974 Washington quarter with the D Mint mark, a coin that many people overlook because millions were produced at the Denver Mint. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary quarter that countless Americans used every day for shopping, vending machines, and everyday purchases. But experienced collectors know that some examples of this coin can be surprisingly valuable, especially those preserved in exceptional condition or featuring rare minting errors. That is why the 1974 D Washington quarter has become an interesting target for collectors and treasure hunters alike. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin features a portrait of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. By 1974, the quarter had become one of the most familiar coins in circulation. The Denver Mint, identified by the small D Mint mark, struck hundreds of millions of quarters that year. Because so many were made, most circulated examples are worth only face value. However, condition and rarity play a huge role in determining value. Many collectors search for 1974 D quarters with strong strikes and brilliant luster. Coins that escape heavy circulation often retain their original mint shine, making them more attractive to buyers. In high mint state grades certified by professional grading services, these quarters can command prices far above 25 cents. Some specimens graded MS-67 and higher have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars at auction. Another reason collectors pay attention to the 1974 D quarter is the possibility of mint errors. Error coins are fascinating because they represent unusual mistakes that occurred during production. Off-center strikes, clipped planchets, double dies, and die cracks can all increase the desirability of a coin. Depending on the severity and rarity of the error, collectors may pay significant premiums for these unusual pieces. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is that valuable coins can still be hiding in ordinary places. Old piggy banks, inherited collections, forgotten boxes, and rolls obtained from banks have all produced surprising discoveries. A 1974 D quarter in exceptional condition might seem insignificant, but careful examination could reveal features that make it worth much more than face value. Collectors recommend using proper lighting and magnification when examining coins. Avoid cleaning a coin because cleaning can damage the surface and reduce its value. Natural toning and original surfaces are highly prized among collectors. Even minor scratches or signs of wear can affect a coin's grade and ultimately its market value. Professional grading companies such as PCGS and NGC evaluate coins according to strict standards. A certified high-grade 1974 D Washington quarter may attract strong interest among advanced collectors. Auction records have demonstrated that condition rarity often matters more than mintage numbers. A common coin in extraordinary condition can become an exceptional collectible. The thrill of searching for rare quarters keeps many enthusiasts excited about the hobby. Every coin tells a story about American history and everyday commerce. While most 1974 D Washington quarters are common, exceptional examples and rare errors continue to attract attention. That possibility of finding a hidden treasure is what makes coin collecting so rewarding and fascinating. Coin number 2 on our list is the 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark, a coin that millions of Americans used every day without giving it a second thought. At first glance, this quarter looks completely ordinary. It features the familiar portrait of George Washington on the front and the majestic eagle on the reverse, a design that had been a staple of American coinage for decades. However, collectors know that even common-looking coins can become valuable under the right circumstances. The 1978 quarter without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which at the time did not place mint marks on quarters intended for circulation. Because of that, every regular Philadelphia quarter from 1978 lacks a mint mark, making it easy to identify but challenging to find in exceptional condition. The Washington Quarter Series has a rich history dating back to 1932, when it was introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the quarter became one of the most recognizable coins in American history. By 1978, quarters were being produced in huge numbers to satisfy the demands of commerce. More than 500 million quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint that year, meaning examples were plentiful and circulated widely. Yet despite this enormous mintage, collectors are always searching for high-grade pieces that escaped, wear, and retained their original mint luster. Condition is one of the most important factors in determining the value of a coin. Most 1978 quarters without a mint mark are worth only face value because they spent decades in circulation. But coins that remained untouched and preserved in mint state condition are much scarcer. Professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC have certified a limited number of superb examples, and these top-quality coins have brought impressive prices at auction. A common quarter can suddenly become a prized collectible when it possesses exceptional eye appeal and a near-perfect strike. Another reason collectors are fascinated by the 1978 Washington quarter is the possibility of mint errors. Error coins have always captured the imagination of collectors because they represent mistakes made during the minting process. Off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, and doubled dies are among the varieties that can add substantial value to an otherwise ordinary coin. Finding one of these errors is like discovering a hidden treasure because each mistake is unique and tells a story about the manufacturing process inside the United States Mint. Many valuable coins have been discovered in unexpected places. Some collectors have found rare quarters in old coffee cans, inherited collections, estate sales, and even rolls obtained from local banks. This is one reason coin roll hunting has become such a popular hobby. Every quarter examined carries the possibility of revealing something unusual. Although the odds may be small, the excitement of searching keeps collectors motivated and hopeful. Experts recommend handling coins carefully to preserve their condition. Cleaning a coin can drastically reduce its value because collectors prefer original surfaces with natural toning. Even a slight scratch or harsh cleaning can make a significant difference in the grade assigned by professional services. Using soft holders, albums, and proper storage methods helps protect coins from damage and maintain their long-term appeal. Over the years, auction results have shown that collectors are willing to pay strong premiums for exceptional examples of common coins. A 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark graded at the highest levels can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. These remarkable sales prove that rarity is not always about low mintage numbers. Sometimes it is superior preservation and outstanding quality that create value. The 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark reminds collectors that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. Most people spend quarters without a second thought, never imagining that one could be worth far more than 25 cents. Whether discovered in pocket change, an old collection, or a forgotten coin jar, finding a high-grade or error example can be an exciting experience. That sense of discovery is what makes coin collecting such a fascinating and rewarding hobby, inspiring collectors around the world to continue searching for the next hidden gem. Coin number 3 on our list is the 1979 Washington quarter with the P Mint mark, a coin that many people have handled countless times without ever realizing that certain examples could be worth far more than 25 cents. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1979 quarter marked an important era in American coinage. Unlike earlier Philadelphia quarters that carried no mint mark, the 1979 issue features a small P Mint mark, making it one of the years that collectors often pay special attention to. Although hundreds of millions were struck, collectors know that rarity is not always determined by mintage alone. Condition, eye appeal, and mint errors can transform an ordinary quarter into an impressive collectible. The Washington Quarter Series began in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the quarter became one of the most widely recognized coins in the United States. By the late 1970s, the mint was producing enormous quantities of quarters to keep up with growing demand. The Philadelphia Mint struck more than 500 million quarters in 1979, ensuring that these coins would circulate heavily for decades. As a result, most examples found in pocket change today show signs of wear and are worth only face value. However, collectors are constantly searching for coins that somehow escaped circulation and retain their original brilliance. A coin's condition plays a major role in its value. Mint state, examples that preserve their original luster and sharp details are much more difficult to find than heavily circulated pieces. Professional grading services, such as PCGS and NGC, carefully evaluate coins according to strict standards. High-grade examples of a 1979 P. Washington quarter have attracted attention from collectors and have sold for impressive prices when certified in superb condition. These remarkable sales demonstrate that common coins can become rare when they survive in exceptional quality. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting the 1979 P quarter involves searching for mint errors and varieties. Error coins have fascinated collectors for generations because they represent unusual events during production. Off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, and double dies are among the errors that can command strong premiums. Even minor abnormalities may attract attention from collectors, while dramatic errors often sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Every error coin is unique, making these pieces especially appealing to specialists. Collectors often tell stories of discovering valuable coins in unexpected places. Some have found rare pieces hidden inside old jars, inherited collections, forgotten dresser drawers, and rolls purchased from local banks. Coin roll hunting has become increasingly popular because it offers the thrill of potentially uncovering treasures that others overlooked. A 1979 P quarter may seem ordinary, but a closer inspection under proper lighting and magnification could reveal characteristics that make it far more desirable than its face value suggests. Proper coin care is essential for preserving value. Experts strongly advise against cleaning coins because harsh cleaning can permanently damage the surface and reduce collectability. Original mint luster and natural toning are highly prized among collectors. Storing coins in protective holders or albums helps prevent scratches and environmental damage. Even a small mark can affect the final grade assigned by professional grading companies, which in turn influences market value. Auction records have proven that quality matters. While most circulated 1979 P quarters are common, superb examples with nearly flawless surfaces are considerably scarcer. Collectors competing for top population coins have pushed prices higher for the finest certified pieces. This phenomenon illustrates an important principle in numismatics. A coin does not have to be rare in terms of mintage to become rare in terms of condition. Exceptional preservation can turn a common date into a highly sought-after collectible. The history behind the 1979 Washington quarter adds another layer of fascination. These coins circulated during a period of economic change and witnessed countless everyday transactions across the country. Each surviving quarter carries with it a small piece of American history. Collectors appreciate not only the potential value, but also the stories these coins represent. From grocery stores and gas stations to banks and vending machines, millions of Americans use these quarters without realizing that some would one day become desirable collectors' items. Searching for valuable quarters requires patience, knowledge, and a bit of luck. Collectors often use magnifying glasses and reference books to study details that others might miss. They look for sharp strikes, original surfaces, attractive toning, and unusual errors. Sometimes years of searching can pass without a major discovery, But the possibility of finding a hidden treasure keeps enthusiasts motivated. That excitement is one of the reasons coin collecting continues to attract people of all ages. Today, the 1979 P. Washington quarter remains an interesting and rewarding coin for collectors. Most examples are ordinary, but exceptional specimens and rare errors continue to surprise the numismatic community. Whether discovered in pocket change, inherited from a family member, or purchased from a coin dealer, these quarters remind us that valuable treasures can still be hiding in plain sight. For collectors and treasure hunters alike, the search itself is part of the adventure, and every coin examined carries the possibility of uncovering something truly extraordinary. Coin number 4 on our list is the 1993 Washington quarter with the D Mint mark, a coin that most people would never suspect could be worth far more than 25 cents. Struck at the Denver Mint, this quarter was produced during a time when billions of coins were circulating throughout the United States. Because the 1993 D Washington quarter was made in large numbers, it is often overlooked by casual collectors. However, experienced numismatists understand that even common coins can become surprisingly valuable when they are found in exceptional condition or exhibit rare mint errors. That possibility has made the 1993 D quarter an exciting coin for collectors and treasure hunters alike. The Washington Quarter series traces its history back to 1932, when the United States Mint introduced the design to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Sculptor John Flanagan created the familiar portrait of Washington on the obverse and the heraldic eagle on the reverse. By 1993, this classic design had become one of the most recognizable images in American coinage. The Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of quarters that year, each carrying the distinctive D Mint mark. Most of these coins entered circulation immediately and spent years passing from one hand to another, making high-grade examples much scarcer than many people realize. Condition is one of the most important factors in determining the value of a coin. A typical circulated 1993 D quarter is worth only face value, but coins that remain in pristine mint state condition are another story entirely. These examples retain their original luster, sharp details, and attractive surfaces. Professional grading companies such as PCGS and NGC carefully examine coins and assign grades based on strict standards. Coins receiving grades of MS67 or higher are considered condition rarities and can command impressive prices at auction. Collectors are often willing to pay strong premiums for top-quality examples because they are difficult to locate. One reason the 1993 D Washington quarter attracts attention is the possibility of mint errors. Error coins are highly desirable because they represent unusual events that occurred during the minting process. Off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, and doubled dies are among the varieties collectors seek. Some error coins are subtle and require magnification to detect, while others are dramatic and immediately noticeable. Depending on the type and severity of the error, these unusual quarters may be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Discovering one can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary collectible. Many collectors enjoy coin roll hunting because valuable discoveries are still possible. Banks regularly distribute rolls of quarters, and enthusiasts spend hours examining each coin in hopes of uncovering hidden treasures. Stories of rare coins being found in pocket change, inherited collections, and forgotten jars continue to inspire collectors around the world. A seemingly ordinary 1993 D quarter could reveal a rare, error, or exceptional condition that transforms it into a sought-after piece. This possibility is one of the reasons the hobby remains so exciting. Proper care and storage are essential for preserving coins. Experts consistently warn collectors never to clean their coins because cleaning damages the original surfaces and significantly reduces value. Natural toning and mint luster are qualities highly appreciated by collectors. Storing coins in protective holders, albums, or capsules helps safeguard them from scratches, fingerprints, and environmental damage. Even minor imperfections can affect a coin's grade and market price, making careful handling extremely important. Auction records have shown that top-grade examples of common coins often surprise collectors with their values. While millions of 1993 D quarters were produced, only a small number survive in near-perfect condition. Competition among advanced collectors for the finest known specimens has driven prices upward. These extraordinary sales demonstrate an important principle of numismatics. Rarity can be based on condition as much as mintage. A coin that is common in circulated grades may become exceptionally scarce at the highest levels of preservation. The history behind the 1993 D quarter adds another dimension to its appeal. These coins were used during a period of rapid technological change and economic growth in the United States. They passed through cash registers, vending machines, and countless everyday transactions. Every surviving quarter represents a small piece of American history. For collectors, owning such a coin means preserving a tangible connection to the past while also appreciating the artistry and craftsmanship involved in its creation. Collectors often spend years studying varieties and learning how to identify valuable features. Magnifying glasses, reference books, and online resources help enthusiasts understand what makes certain coins special. Patience is an important part of the hobby because significant discoveries are rare. Yet the excitement of searching never fades. Each coin examined carries the possibility of revealing something remarkable, and that sense of mystery keeps collectors motivated. The 1993 D Washington quarter proves that treasures can still be hiding in plain sight. Although most examples are worth only 25 cents, exceptional coins and rare errors continue to capture the attention of the numismatic community. Whether found in a family collection, discovered in pocket change, or purchased from a dealer, these quarters remind us that history and value can sometimes be found in the most unexpected places. For collectors and treasure hunters, the journey of searching is every bit as rewarding as the discovery itself, and the 1993 D Washington quarter remains a fascinating chapter in the story of American coinage.